Have you heard of the metaverse? Maybe you can retire in the metaverse.
Which one's it called?
The metaverse. It's essentially like a world, an online world
Oh, the metaverse.
where you can buy property and then stay inside your house online in the 3D virtual world.
Well, this is a very interesting thing you say, because one of the coins that I did go into was one attached to gaming. And what I didn't realize, as a, person my age and with the career I've had, is the whole gaming community. There's this whole world these guys inhabit where they buy and sell stuff on it, swords and grenades and, all this, game stuff that they're playing with, and it's what's interesting and to me on that one is they are real transactions within this other world. And so in that situation, the coin that I was interested in had an economic use. It was being utilized and churned like anything. And so that, again, to my somewhat untrained eye, had some substance to it. So we'll see how that goes. It's done okay actually since I got into it, but it's nothing special, but held its own and done okay. But those ones I kind of conceptually sort of understand. But the other stuff, the stuff that just comes out of thin air, I suspect one day will vanish back into thin air, but who knows?
Well, yeah, it's kind of the evolution of World of Warcraft. And if Jeff Bezos bought Twitch and universal basic income is coming, everyone's going to be in the metaverse or online pretty soon, just playing
That's
around
right.
and living in a dream world while Jeff Bezos delivers everything you need.
Yeah, well, I've actually tried some virtual reality, and it's very consuming. I mean, it really is. It's very interesting stuff. You really are in that world, and when you come out of it, you go, "Wow, I had a real experience there." I think they should use it for therapy and stuff like that. I mean, it could be amazing for that. So I can see a lot of uses for it.
Oh yeah.
Slightly uncomfortable. It's like pretty heavy on the neck, but But what's incredible about that world is the sheer numbers of people who inhabit it around the world and the amount of hours every day they spend in it. It is mind-boggling. So it's real.
Well, the way things are going, it might soon be much cheaper to live in virtual reality than in real reality. So might be an escape hatch for some people.
Yeah, and when you're probably right. I mean, I think that reality is somewhat more fun. I mean, look, let's be honest. I mean, there's more opportunities now than there's ever been for anybody. You can have an opportunity in your home piped into you at pretty big and fast internet speed for very little money. Good education, unfortunately, and bad education is available. Good information and bad information is available, but there's never been an easier time for people to upskill. It's just the problem is, or the challenge is, upskilling with the right people, with the right information, because there's an awful lot of nonsense out there as well.
I mean, I shouldn't follow those Instagram influencers.
That's another whole thing, but there's some really good stuff out there, and I do think that people perhaps need to consider that what they might have found extremely difficult once upon a time to find in their local library or impossible is now available on a gadget instantly, and typically and often for free or very cheap. So I think that at some point the habit of complaining that people need to get a grip and go, hang on, in many respects, good information is right at your fingertips like never before.
Well, they complain because they want everything given to them, but that's another.
Well, yes, I mean, and I think that is something that, well, it's a whole new conversation, whole sort of.
Yeah, it's a culture thing, yeah.